So here's my trading diary. I'm going to review the trades that I made about a year ago. If you're new here, here is my trading strategy. So buy oversold stock or ETF, hold it for a fixed profit, and I don't use stop losses. Absolutely no panic selling. So if there's no profit after a year, I'll adjust the sell target to the buy price so we try and break even. And today I'm looking at this. So if there's no profit after another year, then I'll sell them. And then rinse and repeat. So today I'm doing this process. So I'm going through the trades that I bought a year ago. So as you can see, the green ones in my trading diary have all sold for a profit. So I have quite a good level of profitability, but this was just my second month of trading, so I've made many mistakes. So let's see some really bad mistakes and how we can learn from them. So the first one is SThree. So SThree is a technology recruitment company listed in the UK, and I bought here, I think that was a 50-day low, and then it gapped down hard, and it's been going down relentlessly ever since. I'm currently out of work. I'm a tech worker, and the job market is horrible, so not surprised this stock is really tanking. I think this is one of my biggest losses. We're down 54%. So what did I do wrong with this one? If I go into FastGraphs, let's have a look. This is really good for finding out and having postmortems on stocks. So this is this one. So on FastGraphs, the black line is the stock price, and the green is the earnings, the dark green, and the lighter green are dividends. So they haven't actually cut their dividend, although I guess they will, but earnings look pretty diabolical, really. So the biggest problem here is that their market cap is really small. They're less than 200 million, although they're probably a bit bigger when I bought them. So I think I should probably avoid small caps, and in fact I have been avoiding companies this small. This was a major mistake I made when I first started trading. Another one, Dow. I think this is a big cap, maybe even a mega cap. So Dow is a similar story. I'm down over 50% now, and I bought here. I think this was another 52-week low, and it's just relentlessly slid down and down and down. Quite a few people, I think, have been caught out with this one. So let's have a look at Dow. I think the problem with this one is I thought it was an old company, but probably maybe they delisted or demerged or something, but we don't have a lot of data here. I have stopped buying stocks if there isn't a lot of history here. I like to see 20 years data really to see that it's a stable business. And it doesn't have an earnings per share yield here. I don't know why. It is a massive company, market cap of 15 billion. But chemicals are very cyclical, and I have been avoiding cyclical companies. So this is another disaster. I don't think there will be much of a recovery. So I'll wait another year and maybe I'll just sell it. Next up, Canadian National Railway. This one's not too bad. I'm only down about 10%. I think I had a couple of nibbles in this one. When did I buy? Around here. Again, this is another 52-week low. I might have made a small profit there. Maybe I was too greedy. I generally look for 5% profits now. It didn't really go up much. And how much has it gone down? It hasn't gone down that much either, so it's gone down 12% and only went up 3%. So I think it's in a long-term uptrend. So this one should break even. I think they pay good dividends. 2.67, not huge. They're a huge company, nearly 60 billion US dollars. So they're in a long-term uptrend, and I really like charts like this. Oh, the dividends, a yellow line going up as well. So I really like these for swing trading, because if it goes wrong, like if you wait enough time, it just will recover. It's in a very long-term uptrend. So this one I don't think is too bad. BCE, I think this is a chemicals company. So I bought the Toronto listed one. So I bought after a big plunge down. I think this must have been a 52-week low again. And since then it's plumbled along. I really need to avoid buying chemical companies. So let's see. This is a rare one. It didn't really bounce at all. It just went straight down, and it was down. It has recovered a bit. It's down 29%. What am I down? Down about 20. Interestingly, it did fall 20%. This is something I'm working on. If you go to my website BTFD bot, you can see I'm working on this, that if a stock goes down 20%, it will normally bounce. So it should bounce up again. How about here? Yeah, I think my theory is a good one. So this is my new signal which I've started using. So I basically look for a 52-week low or another low and set an alert there and wait for it to go horribly wrong and then bounce off a 20% fall. So we capture this bit here, and the possibility of this rebounding is just really big. This is actually one of the best trading signals I've found. So again, it is on BTFD bot. I need to put some more stocks in, but this is really looking a very nice indicator indeed. So we're down a bit. I think it might recover this one. It does seem to be in a kind of uptrend. I can always put the weekly moving averages on. So I don't have a lot of data here. I'll maybe try the daily ones. It's definitely in some kind of a recovery. I think it's bottomed, that one. IPX. This is another terrible one, and this has fallen, fell up to 67% after I bought it. This is really bad. I have noticed something on this chart which I realise is a huge red flag. Very interesting if you do swing trading as well. But first, have a look. The market cap is 229 million. This is absolute minnow. Definitely shouldn't be trading things like this. This was a huge mistake buying these kind of stocks. So from my relentless backtesting, I built a homemade backtester. Many of the unprofitable trades are bubbles. So if you see a bubble on a chart and then it starts deflating, it's very dangerous to buy the deflating bubble here. It's much easier to make money swing trading if you're long only on this side of the bubble than it is on this side of the bubble. I am also a bit aware of bubbles. I don't really buy things here because it's just too dangerous. You never know when the bubble will just suddenly collapse. If you'd have bought up here, let's see if it do that, and the current one is there, so you would be looking at a loss of nearly 80%. So bubbles are hugely dangerous, as are small caps. Goldman Sachs BDC. I don't know if I should really trade BDCs because they pay out so many dividends. The stock price doesn't really go up quite so much. In fact, my biggest win rate is actually in stocks that don't pay a dividend. I'm pretty sure that's a good edge now. So I bought around here. I think this was a 52-week low. It's gone down a bit, quite a bit, 23%, although I have had nearly 10% in dividends, I think, so it's not too bad, but I would try and offload this one if I can. So Horizon Technology Finance. A lot of people are buying this one because of the huge yield. I don't know if it says what the yield is. 19.65 now, which is amazing. This stock chart doesn't look too good at all. We all got suckered into this one, I think. Definitely avoiding BDCs in future. I don't think they're that good for swing trading, really. So I hope you found that useful, and I'm still working on my trading strategies. 1 year in, I'm trying to get even better at swing trading than I have been. Thanks for watching.